Modern cooling technology that works. What Southern homeowner should know this heat wave? And this is a quote from Ben Franklin. The bitterness of poor quality remains long after the sweetness of the low price is forgotten. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Very smart man.
So, why cooling smarter matters? 90+ days are common in the Carolinas. Outdated systems are overworked and drive up power bills. Modern HVAC techs equal better comfort, longer life, lower energy use. Efficiency is one of the most important factors in the southern heat. Cooling smarter is about making intentional, informed choices that work best for your environment. Choosing the right equipment, using inverter tech, mini splits, or high SEER systems built for the hot climates. Staying on top of maintenance and airflow, supporting your system with simple habits. Inverter-driven systems, smarter, smoother cooling. Inverter techs adjust speed based on demand, not just on-off. Eliminates temperature swings and short cycling. Cuts energy use by up to 30% versus single-stage systems. Great for humid, high heat environments like ours. Highly efficient systems like inverter-driven pumps and mini splits may qualify for the 25C federal tax credit, but only through the end of this year. So after this year, they're going away. So considering an upgrade, $2,000 make max credit for eligible heat pumps. Must meet CEE Tier 1 performance standard. Don't wait until the pricing is available and availability shifts in 2026. So you know about the ductlesses and the different things we have. So that looks like a normal.
People go into that over the individual units for like an entire floor, to zone the system off. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Especially in garages, basically over the garage apartments, they're great for that. And even if you just want one section that you want to have it hotter or cooler, or in the basements for a lot of applications.
Or if you put an addition on or something, you don't have to upgrade the whole system. You can just put one of those guys in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So you can do that with one or two heads, or you can do a ceiling get set. There's many applications that you can use with that.
Can you guys install and maintain those?
Yes, sir.
What make of manufacturer?
We have Mitsubishi, which we install quite a bit of it. That's our primary one. Then there's Daikin. Then there's Gree. There's the three we're working with. There's after
Mitsubishi was a primary or the first one to come out with it, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was the first one, but they've been around for a lot of years and they're very good. They have the least amount of warranty issues on the market. Have questions? We got people like Derek, James, and Corey. You worked with them quite a bit. So mini splits, precision comfort where you need it. As you said, like in just different sections of the house, they work great. Are mini splits right for the southern heat? Built for extreme heats, most modern cooling efficiency in 100+ temperatures where inverter-driven performance. Tax credit eligible, qualifies for $2,000 federal credit, must meet the criteria. Utility rebates available, many North Carolina and South Carolina. Utilities offer $2,000 to $600, $200 to $600 rebates per system. I wish it was $2,000. Ductless, no duct loss, better performance. Room by room cooling without duct loss. Idea for bonus rooms, upstairs, sunrooms, garages. We're talking about duct losses. You don't have that duct work that you have to worry about. That's what we're talking about, duct loss. SEER rating often exceeds 20+. Whisper quiet, energy efficient, low power bills, no duct loss again, and zone controlled. Up to 30 to 40% energy saving. They're real sweet. Modern heat pumps designed for extreme temperatures and heavy use. And engineered to handle 90+ temperatures without overworking with inverter tech. Heat and cools in one system year-round comfort. Lower energy bills by moving heat instead of generating it. May qualify for the $2,000 tax credit. Our ArcticFlex, this is the system we installed here at the shop. We've talked about that a little bit over the time. Maintains up to 100% capacity at 4 degrees Fahrenheit and operates down to minus 22 degrees. Inverter-driven, dual fuel compatibility, built for southern humidity and southern summers and winters. Reduces strain without needing oversized systems. What changed in the HVAC lately? The future of HVAC is smarter, cleaner, and more efficient. More local utilities, rebates, example Duke, and tax credits end the end of this year. Duke offers a lot of credits for the thermostats, the efficiency, and different things. And even if you do it in an early, you don't want to wait until it goes down. You can change it out and it qualifies for even more credits. Rebates. Advanced inverter compressor, more precise modulation equals better humidity control and less energy use. Hyperheat and extended temps models. No unit maintains 100% capacity in both extreme heats, 100 degree plus, and colds down to minus 22. Enhanced refrigeration, R454B, lowers the environmental impact and improves performance in variable speed systems. Smart heat pumps and Wi-Fi enabled, responds to real-time conditions, integrates with smart thermostats for zoning and learning behaviors. And here's where the maintenance comes in. Small tasks, big improvements in cooling performance. Changing your filters monthly during the heavy use. Rinse off your outdoor units. Clean the coils. Keep shrubs and grass out at least 2 feet away from your condenser. A lot of the people cutting grass, they want to blow it toward the unit, so get out there and hose it down. Using ceiling fans to circulate colder air, which leads to number 5, avoid setting thermostat drastically low. You're aiming for 76 to 78 degrees. Some people like it that way. Some people want it colder. Some people want it a little bit warmer. So we even have the crew from South Carolina on here. I don't know why they're on there, but.
Are these considered heat pumps?
Yes, sir. And this shop, that thing will heat this shop down. And when they come in here in the winter time.
The 1 unit.
Yes, sir. They'll open that door, it's 10 degrees outside, and the guys forget to close it. And it, 30 minutes, it'd be back to temperature. That's how efficient that is. So, what's worth upgrading in the time when the time comes, if the time comes? Worth it. Inverter units, mini splits, variable speed air handlers. Situational, duct replacement, zoning, indoor air quality enhancements. Maybe not yet. Full system replacements if yours is younger than 10 years and running efficiently. Start with what saves you money and solves your current comfort issues, what matters to you. Comfort plans for preventive maintenance. Why does it matter? Even if your system is good shape now, routine care is the number one way to keep it that way and protect your investment. What's included? You get 2 checks per year per system. One before summer, one before winter. Priority schedule. Skip the line during peak season. Repair discounts. Save money if something ever goes wrong. System longevity. Support protects your investment and keeps your system running efficiently. So, but Derek, can you elaborate on what we do in our maintenance, so to help it run longer, and what do you see that helps?
We'll go in. In the summertime, if you have a heat pump, if we go in, it's easy access. We'll go and we'll spray it off. Keep it clean, which better airflow, less stress on the system. Everything's happy. We'll check your fan speed, make sure your amps are good, capacitors, make sure there's no burnt spots, inside for as far as electrical boards, wires get loose over the years, vibration. We check and make sure they're all tight, snug. We'll go to your outdoor unit, check all your electrical components like, capacitors, amps, contactors. Make sure your coil is clean. Make sure there's nothing that's going to prevent that thing. Make sure there's nothing that's going to make you call us before it's time to see you again.
Right.
And even in indoor, check your ductwork. Make sure there's no duct leakage. Make sure there's rodents. Rodents will get in there. Make sure everything is how it's supposed to be. And it's better for you guys because it's a good, that we've been there. We've checked over your stuff. We've showed you from front to back basically what's good, what's bad. It's up to you. It's always up to the customer to whether we do something now or we wait. You've been very proactive. We've replaced a bunch of stuff on yours, and you haven't called me back in a while. So it's a good safety net to know that you guys you don't have to worry about, is it going to quit tomorrow? Is it going to quit next week?
Yeah.
No, we've been there. We've checked over this thing from front to back. And when we leave, I know for a fact that you shouldn't call us back until 6 months. So it's just a good safety, and it makes me feel better that you're taking care of your stuff and I get to take care of it. So it's nice.
What have you found in the outdoor units?
Jeez. Snakes, bees, chipmunks, squirrels, rats. I mean, you name it. Birds. I mean, you name it, they've been in it. So
That's what I alluded to that because that's peace of mind. You're not going to go in there and look for it. With those guys going out there twice a year to check it, it gives you peace of mind that it's been inspected. Because usually what happens is they've chewed through the wires, they've done something damaged, and now you're down. You're waiting for us to get there, and then it's going to cost more to get it repaired.
Sure.
So, but
Well, I go out and check my condensers down, outside. I have 3 units every year, and I mean every year, a couple times probably every month, and then I sweep around the outside of it, get all the leaves out of the way so you get a chance to breathe in there, keep it all clean, the base and everything.
So, and you're inspecting, but you're not opening it up where the critters go.
No.
So, and with that, I'll just add to this, curious about your system performance. Are you worried about your energy bills? Need help with maintenance or setting up your comfort plan? We're here to help. So, and about us. We've been with you for how long? But we've been with you for how long? So,
Long time.
thank you for joining us. So,
If you take just say a 1,600 square foot house, 3 bedroom, 2 bath home, one level, to replace with those mini splits in that unit in that house, as opposed to a full system 2.5 ton unit, which is already installed.
right.
What's the difference in cost approximately? I wouldn't hold you to it.
I really don't know because you're looking at how many heads you're going to put in there.
Right.
The hard part is you're not going to put one in the bathroom.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to get the air distribution to a house that's already been set up for that would be very difficult to do and wouldn't be cost effective, I don't think. Now, there are systems.
Because the ductwork's already in.
Yes, sir.
And those won't use ductwork.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Now, there is systems that run on the same technology that you can use for ducted applications.
they do have the mini splits. That's basically
What's it called?
it's an AMT. Ain't that correct?
that guy?
It's basically the
it's
same
similar.
thing, but it's a Mitsubishi product. And that's the ArcticFlex.
So that's a whole house system?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then what's that in comparison to just a everyday, what is it now, 15, 16 SEER or how many SEER is it going to be a requirement soon or is now?
14.5
14.5?
or 15.2 is where they're going.
Yeah.
But at the same time, these can go up to 18 to 20 SEER.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you have the ArcticFlex Plus and the ArcticFlex. The ArcticFlex Plus is the one that's really the driver where it's real low in temperature or really high in temperature. That really it goes into overdrive.
How do you spell it?
ArcticFlex.
RT.
ARCTIC.
ARC. Oh.
Yes, I had to look at the board real quick. So, and
ArcticFlex. I got you. Okay.
And if you go with the ArcticFlex Plus, it goes down to -4 degrees at 100%. What it does, it runs at 60 hertz normally, or it may drop down to 40 hertz if I'm not having to do work very hard. But if it's 90 degrees, it can go up to 110 hertz and into overdrive to get it to temperature. In the wintertime, it can go up to 120 hertz in the heating mode to help heat the house and bring it up to temperature. So with that technology,
It's considered a heat pump.
yes, sir.
Very efficient, high SEER heat pump.
I think it's an 18 SEER. And it's a side-discharge outdoor unit. I don't know if you've walked back there and saw it yet.
No. Where is it?
It's right behind the building.
Okay.
We can be glad to show you what we're talking
And
about.
that can work with existing ductwork.
Yes, sir.
You put in many of those?
Quite a few.
And what's that, again, the cost of that in relation to a regular, like I said, 15 SEER or whatever?
Probably about $3,000 or $4,000. I think. I'm not 100%.
Approximately
Yeah.
higher,
Yes.
but you get the efficiency out of it.
Yes.
And you get the tax credit. So by the time you get the tax
I
credit,
forgot
At
about
the end of this year.
yes, by the time you get the tax credit, I mean, for an extra $700-800 to get the efficiency. And the good thing about these is, think about in the wintertime. Just a standard heat pump system. You got a 10 kW heat strip, which is 60 watt. 60 k or 10 kW.
Emergency heating.
You're right.
Auxiliary.
Auxiliary. This thing. So basically, if it's 35 degrees outside, your auxiliary heat's going to run.
Yeah.
And this, it'll probably never run. Honestly, you'll never see your heat strips kick on. We'll install them.
Oh, this has heat strips too?
Yes.
Think about it for a backup purpose. Say something happens to this thing 3 or 4 years down the road. It takes 4 or 5 days to get your part. We can heat strips on. You can have some kind of heat. So it's a good safety. And if it does get below 4 degrees outside, if it does need it, it's nice to actually have something. If it does. In the field, I've seen these things out of the vents, no heat strips. It's 60 degrees in the house. It's blowing 165-degree air out of the vents, and without heat strips. So that's almost 100 degrees. I mean, the heating side of these things are unbelievable. It's amazing.
And what's the size of that in relation? They're not that much different.
No, they're very similar.
Can
Yeah.
they be horizontal as well as vertical?
Yes, sir.
Install?
Horizontal left, horizontal right, downflow, upflow. Multi-position.
And then the fact that just not using the heat strips in the wintertime, that's going to save you
for
a
sure.
chunk
It saves
of money.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the cost of electricity continuing to go up.
With that, when it goes into defrost, it shuts the blower off inside. So this way you're not having to bring the heat strips on in the defrost mode. So when it defrosts, it shuts down the indoor blower, defrost outside, comes back on, but the blower doesn't start running until the coil meets, I think it's 82 degrees. So you're not getting that cold coil blast of cold air into the house. We had problems starting this up because we had the door off and the shop was very cold. And we put the door on and the blower started to run, but it would not come on.
The door of
The
the unit?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, again, I thought that was neat technology in that application.
What percentage of those ArcticFlex units do you install as opposed to a regular full house 15 SEER, regular unit heat pump?
I'd say 60-40, maybe. Would you?
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
much, huh?
And because the best kicker is the the emergency heat in the wintertime. What your power bill is in the summer is what it's going to be in the winter. So it's not going to vary. You're not going to see that $100 difference in this in between the seasons.
Monthly bill, yeah.
So, and that's a really good. People really like that.
They tend to run longer, maintain, but at a lower speed, so you don't have those temperature spikes and drops.
Gotcha.
So that makes it real nice as well. So.
And the inverter driven, so it's if it needs it, it's there. If it doesn't, it ramps down and keeps you satisfied.
And you draw more power when you start up anyway, don't you? As opposed to run. Isn't startup power surge a little bit more than if it runs constantly?
That's
On
what
anything?
with anything,
Yeah.
Most of your strain on the equipment is to start up and stop. So the hard stops is hard starts. So. And there's ways around it, but at the most, these systems start off very slow and ramp up.
Great. Okay. Cool.
Anything else, sir?
No, that's it. That's kind of what I was interested in asking about.
Yeah.
Those units are good. I mean, I didn't know that much about them, but I got a lot more information. And he's saying that you got YouTube videos on all of this? This is all going to be put on?
Yeah.
Well, it'll heat down to negative 22 degrees at, what is it? Is it?
I don't know the
I think
percentage.
I forgot what the percentage is. I need to quit that. But I mean, if it ever gets down to negative 22 degrees,
We're all in trouble.
we're coming to your house to stay in your heat.
All right. Thanks, guys.
You want to take a walk out back and look at that?
Yeah, let me look at that.
So this is a side discharge. Reused the old line set was in there. Electrical's right there.
How much different is this than the condenser for the mini splits?
They're very similar. There's the one.
In size.
There's one
Yeah,
on the
size.
wall.
Yeah, that's
That's a
right.
3-ton unit. This is a 2-ton unit.
How much?
This is a 2-ton.
Yeah.
You hear it starting?
Quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Whisper quiet.
Right. And
And I didn't
how much
plan
is
that
one?
either.
How big is that one?
That's a 3-ton unit.
Okay. And each mini split unit, whatever, what was the term you used?
The heads,
The heads. Each head has one of those.
I can do an outdoor unit with up to 4 heads.
Like an outdoor unit that small with 4 heads.
4 heads off a 3-ton unit. Now I can also do a 3-ton unit and have up to 8 heads, but I'd have to have other controls to make it happen. And it gets very expensive.
Okay.
So
So that size unit can be used with 4 heads.
yes, it's not the same unit, but it's
No. But I'm saying approximate size. I'm looking
Yeah.
at the actual size.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Cool.